Guys, what's up? It's your girl Carolyn again. We're here back with another video. In this video, you'll see me spending quality time with my kids, just being a little bit silly, flexible, pun intended, with our time, and getting to speak to them, talk to them, doing some physical activity as we spoke about our days and our cares and our worries. And this is something that I try to do as often as possible. As you can see, my kids are growing. My daughter is in high school, my son's now in middle school, and I like to enjoy times like this as much as possible just because we don't know how much more time we have together. So it's really important to, enjoy every single bit of those moments. Sometimes we forget that just as important as it is to tell that child, no, don't do this or don't do that, or say, do this instead, and discipline that child and try to guide that child. Just as important as those moments, it's really important to spend time with them and laugh with them, enjoy with them. And this is basically in the moments in which they open up because they feel like they could relate to you more, a little bit closer to your human side. Things are not always going to be perfect. And the things that you see here today, or the stories and videos that you watch of other people, don't show all the struggles and battles. I've actually had to learn the hard way that I needed to set limits for myself and those people around me, including my work. I used to work at all times and hours of the day, but I've gotten to a point where my schedule is fixed and I refuse to work past a certain time just because it's really important to me to make time and space for my children to come to bed at night, or come to my bed, come to my room, or me walk into their room, and for us to talk, to share. Most days we have some tea and we just sit at the table and share our stories of the day or whatever we want to speak about. And then after we're done talking and spending time together, we pray and then go to sleep. And it's really important for me to have that time for them. Also, my weekends are something that I had to be like, no, this is a non-negotiable. But right before that, it just got to a point where I had to do it slowly. And it doesn't have to be a weekend for you. It doesn't have to be specific days, like let's say Saturdays and Sundays. It just is basically easier for moms and dads because the kids are at school Monday through Friday. But if you want to say, okay, maybe in the morning time when my kids wake up, that's when I'm going to get to spend time with them. I'm going to get up a little bit earlier than them, get their breakfast ready, make sure they have a warm breakfast, and right before they go to school, we're going to spend 10 minutes together, either praying or doing something. That time is really, really important and critical for you. Setting that time for you guys to spend with each other is really, really essential because we always make plans. We plan for ourselves, but our kids' plans and God's plans are not the same plans that we have. And that's the time that they're going to reach back in those moments of darkness or in those moments of sadness when they're far away from home, whether it be overseas or whether it be in another state, in which they're going to look back in their head and be like, oh, I remember when mom and dad spent that time with me, or I remember when we used to do that together. Or even when they have kids, they pass on that time to their kids and get to spend time with them. And it's something that they make in their routine. And that's something that you started, something that you can be proud of. I don't know where exactly I heard this saying, but it went something along the lines of good parenting is not an accident or accidental, or raising kids the right way is not an accident. And this is basically part of that. And I love that saying because when I look back and anything I do wrong, or if I get a little bit overwhelmed and stressed out, or say things I shouldn't say, or act out in a moment I shouldn't act out, I tell myself, good parenting it's not an accident. So I have to be very intentional with my time towards myself and towards my children. Anyway, guys, point is, it's really important for you guys to spend time with your kids. I strongly suggest that no matter what your schedule looks like, you make some type of time, carve out some time to make sure that you guys are communicating with each other, laughing with each other as much as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Love you. Bye.